Oh my goodness. Hey, welcome back. How are y'all doing? This is so funny. I did not actually think I was gonna make it this far. Second video? Wow, that's crazy. Who? Oh, okay. I was like, this looks so familiar. Did I record the same video or use the same clip? Anyway, hi, y'all. Welcome back. Second video. Sadly, there's gonna be a third one. There's gonna be a third one, definitely, because that third one needs more. This is like the children's episode. Oh, that did not sound right. This is the episode where I drew the children, and yeah, I have talking points this time, so I won't be just mindlessly rambling like I'm doing right now. I will just be talking about specific things that I need to talk about. So yeah, let's get into it. So currently, I only have 5 of the 10 children drawn, like in real life, not just like in the video and everything. No, I haven't drawn the other children yet because I'm very lazy. But right now we have Colin, we have Eben and Zeke, Molly, and then Leo is last. Those are like the 5 children. They're not in order. When I drew them, they're not in order. I just kind of drew them based off of like the way I drew them in my sketchbook. I think I have a picture. I'll probably put it, yeah, that's how it looks like. This is like how I drew the children just randomly. Now I'm drawing them digitally because it makes more sense that I can like see them, still the exact same explanation of I'm drawing them so that I can see proportion wise how they look. And some of them definitely came out interesting, very interesting. The person who came out the most interesting was Leo because why is he so lanky? Didn't realize how I did not draw this man properly. So yeah, we have Colin, Evan, and then Zeke and Molly and Leo. These are my I love these kids so much. And I drew them because I was like, I just need to see how they I keep on repeating the exact same words again and again, but it's because I don't want to continue to the next conversation topic. To the conversation. What I meant was talking points. Excuse me. This video is long, so I need to like literally just talk, or either that I just fill in the silence with music. And I don't want to do that because I like talking. But like 25 minutes, that's a whole podcast episode, bestie. I can't do that. Okay, I could talk about. I can't even talk about the kids' names. There's no explanation. I just gave them the names because it sounded fun. And then, okay, now we can kind of talk about the relationships within the children. Not as in like dating wise. No. Like as in these brothers and sisters and stuff. And then these friendships that just kind of I don't want to. Actually, I can spoil the friendships. Those are like not that deep. It's just a friendship thing of like who's friends with who and who's friends with who, you know? So in this one, currently there's only like 5 characters, so I can't really give all the friendship ideas and stuff. But I have to mention like one of them who is going to be in the next video. So essentially, the characters are like friends. So the friends characters currently right now are like Colin and Eben are friends. In the beginning, they're not, but then they start developing a friendship. Now, whether or not I make it gay is really up to what happens in the story. And I still don't know what's going to happen in the story. But I kind of don't want to make it gay. I don't know why. It just how, like, it feels like I should just let it be and not make it like queer and everything, especially like for the kids. And then we have Zeke and Molly. Zeke and Molly are brother and sister, by the way. I love how I say by the way, like I said it before. Zeke and Molly are brother and sister. So, you know, they're there. That's it. And then Leo is kind of obsessed with Molly. We're gonna see it throughout the entire thing, and even in the like sketches that I've done for Zeke and Molly, like for the children and specifically, Zeke is always looking at Leo, looking at Molly. So Zeke is kind of like wary about Leo looking at Molly, and Molly does not like Leo, y'all. Let me just say that. That's all I can say. But maybe it will change. This is really not a spoiler. This is still ideation era. Like I could still like ideas are just flying in and out. So I just let it do what it gotta do, and I think about what needs to happen. If it feels right, then it feels right. If it feels wrong, then I remove it. Simply said and done. But I can't spoil like big things. Like there are a lot of big things that I've been planning, which I really want to talk about them, but I cannot for the life of me spoil something very massive. So like Leo and Molly, Leo likes Molly, but Molly doesn't like Leo. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. The future is very much so like we'll see what happens, that type of thing. It's like a we'll see what happens. And then Molly will make a friend as well who's Sammy. Sammy, Sammy is gonna be Molly's bestie for some odd reason. I feel like they have to be best friends, right? Because I adore their friendship. Like every single time I draw Sam, it's just the shortened version of Sammy. Sammy and Molly together, it's just kind of like it looks good. It looks really amazing. But like, I don't have any like relationship thingies yet besides Colin and Eben. Those are the only two that I can say 110% dating. They might be dating, they might not date, but I don't know. You see, dreadlocks. Eben has dreadlocks, y'all. Those are not. Those dreadlocks took, like, okay, this is essentially chapter one dreadlocks. His dreads do change. That's all I can say. They do change because something happens, but I can't say what happens because it's gonna be so cute because it's gonna look super cute. Like, it just makes sense, in that sense. Like, I can't actually spoil. Oh, snap. Can't show y'all anything from like the sketches because the sketches are like they talk about like they show like the season 2 dreadlock style that goes on and everything, but I don't mind. I'll just make sure I find one where I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens. So yeah, currently the only possible outcomes of like dating wise is like Eben and Colin. I don't know if Zeke could be queer just because he's rich. Zeke, by the way, is rich, y'all. Like that man and Molly, they're rich. Like they're filthy rich, like disgustingly rich. Like as in like it's like ew type rich, And then Leo is just in awe with Molly. And Molly's just like chilling, you know? Maybe they could be a women love women like relationship thingy going on, but I don't know. I'm scared for doing that because I don't want to like write something that I don't understand fully, because I don't write a lot of like women and women relationships. I write a lot about like BLs and like men ex men relationships, but like not like women. I don't know. Women is just not there for me. But maybe I could do that as well. So yeah, that's the relationships within that children, y'all. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on within the relationships, okay? But I also don't want to make it like very much so like relationship where it's like, oh, okay, so they could date, they could kiss, because the children are young. By the way, please let's not simp for these children. These are actual kids. When I say children, I don't mean like, oh, 17, 18. No, no. Baby, all of them are 12, 13, and 14. None of them are over the age of 15. None. And that's how I want to keep it. Because I'm just like, I feel like it would make more sense when it comes to the ages, since a lot of these characters' ages just kind of add up together. Like, Hamlet, Ruby, Alex, and Danny the Ghost, right? Their ages kind of make sense as to why they're that age. And then the kids are also that exact same, like, there's a whole thing. The planning I had to do for the ages is disgustingly, like, detailed, you know? But it's still good. But it's still good. So they're all very young, but it makes sense why they're young. So I think it'll explain when we get to like a certain chapter. Because right now it's not gonna happen anytime soon where the ages are making sense. They're just gonna be like young kids and that's it. And then I also dressed them up like very 2000, not 2000s, like very now type of aesthetic. Like this is the outfits that people wear nowadays. And kids nowadays scare me with the way they dress, because I was like, these kids don't dress like kids, they dress like adults. Like they're dressing like how I would dress going out. And I'm like, bestie, you're literally still in primary school. Why are you dressed like a TikToker? Like it's very scary. So I put them in those types of outfits and they look good, you know. It's like, I think these kids are still like Gen Alpha, maybe, because they're all born in like 2009 and 2008. So it's like Gen Alpha type. Maybe. Yeah. Either that or they could be like Gen Z. But like late Gen Z, like as in like you're at that point of like, no, listen, bestie, this is Gen Z where it's like, don't think you're there yet, but sure. Now I'm doing the coloring, which I like the coloring. I really like the coloring. And then I also put like a black background and then just like lowered the opacity of that background so that I'm able to see exactly where like I'm drawing, and if I'm drawing accidentally over the line or if I'm drawing accidentally over something that shouldn't be drawn over. This is what I kind of do for like every single time I do like coloring, because it just helps you a lot, since the white, you won't see it easily. White is not easily visible, but like you'll see it immediately when you have like a darker background. So yeah. Oh, Evan. Evan is so cute, y'all. I love Evan so much. He's such a cutie patootie depressed child, and I love it. Anyway, now we're going to talk about the roles each of the children play in this story. So, I think I don't think I said it, but Eben and Colin are the main characters, like main characters of this whole thing, where it's like you're going to see their relationship mostly. Oh, I forgot to draw the arms here for some reason. I just decided not to draw them, and I was like laughing at myself, and I was like, how did you forget to draw the arms, bestie? The hands. But you're basically gonna see like their like whole side of the story, even though they're like so much tea. This is like the beginning episode, so I'm just like, it's fine. I'm not really spoiling anything. It's just like a episode 3, episode 2 era, you know? Because like I saw episode 3 was like episode 1 introductions of like who the kids are, you know, it's just basic introductions. And then episode 2, that's when we get into like some other things, like the rules, regulations, and everything applied. And then episode 3 is where actual shit starts happening. So I was just like, okay, I don't mind spoiling just like an episode 3, since you're gonna read it and then it's gonna be the exact same. Like you're gonna like it's like basically like a format that people follow whenever they're doing something that comes to like storytelling. It's like you need to like introduce people explain something and then get into the nitty-gritty. So that's what I kind of did. So they're gonna follow like Eben and Colin's story throughout the entire time, but sometimes perspectives might change depending on who is the main focal point for the story. And sometimes it's like people you didn't expect to see their story, which is cute. But like, yeah, I enjoyed that. I like that type of situation. So like currently the roles that Eben plays within Colin's like life is that he's gonna be that like brooding, annoying friend who doesn't talk to him a lot, but then they're gonna like warm up to each other and it's gonna be like a close like best friends, right? Which is cute, which is very cute, which is very cute. Zeke and Molly are gonna be there to just annoy them, you know, like the rich kids that they are. They're gonna be jealous, like, and just be like, oh, okay, y'all think y'all are better than us, no, type thing. That's it. Leo is there just to irritate Colin mainly, and a lot of things are gonna happen like with Leo, Eben and Zeke. Eben and Zeke are gonna like they are mortal enemies at that point, because Eben is like a very much so like annoying child who's like bratty, thinking people like he's older than most people most of the time. So when he meets someone older than him, he kind of has to show his dominance type thing of like, oh, I'm the most powerful. I'm basically saying I'm the alpha. Oh, that's disgusting. That is so nasty. But we move anyway, because that's how it's gonna be. I feel like that's how the relationship between those two is gonna be. It's not too complicated. That one I told myself, don't make it too complicated. It's just like arch nemesis type vibes, which is cute. I like it. It's like a very funny thing to see. So yeah. Now we can talk about why they came to Camp Magnum. Why they here? Like what happened? So the whole idea for the story is that like I didn't really know how I'm gonna like do this. For like these children, like why are they at a camp? You know, especially as children, when you go to a school camp, you literally, it's basically saying that y'all are in the same school going to a school camp together. But why is it that there's not a lot of children here? There's only 10 main children. For some reason, where are the other school children? So I really still need that explanation like made, and I still need to figure that out because wow, I really don't know. But then I was just like, maybe it's because they all have to like do something, or they did something at the school that like pissed off one of the like teachers and the principal, and they said, y'all are gonna go to Camp Magnum. That place is a very much so place for the children of naughty behavior or something of that nature. So that's what I think I did, which isn't too bad. But yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna actually can't really speak about anything else because now it's just like coloring. Now y'all can just watch me color and enjoy the music. I don't put a lot of effort into the music, but it's cute. It's cute music nonetheless. Bye.